In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft Power Automate to copy items from one SharePoint list to another when those lists contain choice columns that support multiple choices. So you can see here I have two lists, a source list and a destination list. Very simple list, just title and favorite color columns. So let's go ahead and create a flow that will copy items from one to the other as they're created. So we'll make an automated flow. We'll call this copy items. Our trigger will be when an item is created. Okay. So we're obviously going to want to monitor the source list. And I'll add another step to create an item in our destination list. And from the source, I want to bring over the title. And we want the favorite color as well. And this is where I think a lot of people run into trouble. So we obviously don't want to hard code that to a color. We want to capture whatever colors the user input into the other list. So we're going to select custom value, search for color, and we get three different things to choose from here. Favorite color value, favorite color item, and just favorite color. Well, I guess I'll try favorite color value and see what we get. So I'll save that. And we'll switch to our source list and create an item. Sally sample, and Sally's favorite colors are going to be red and green. Okay, let's click save. Switch to our destination list and see what this flow does for us. Okay, our flow is finished, and you can see right away that we didn't get what we wanted. Instead of one record with two favorite colors in it for Sally sample, we got two, and each one of those got one of the colors. So let's try another way. We'll go back to that create item step. I think our problem has to do with the favorite color value. Let's take that out and try a different one. Okay, instead of favorite color value, let's try a favorite color item. Click save. Go back to our source list and we'll try it again. This time we'll make Frankie fake. Frankie's favorite colors will be green and white. Click save, go to our destination and see what we get. Well, that didn't work either. Once again, we got duplicate records, and instead of saying simply red and green, we got some gobbledygook in there. If I look closely, I can see that the first one does reference green and the second one does reference white. This is actually, I believe, JSON, and this is kind of a clue to the direction that we need to go. So let's go back to our flow a third time and make it run the way we want. Okay, so what we're going to do is introduce variables to this equation. So I'm going to add an action here called initialize variable. We're going to name this one var for variable, favorite color. And the type we want is an array. An array is basically like a table. It consists of name value pairs, and that is what SharePoint is expecting when you're dealing with multi-value choice columns. Value, we're not going to set it with a value out of the gate. We're going to leave that blank. Next, in this apply to each section, what we're going to do is take out the create item step for now. We'll leave that favorite color in there because that is what we want to deal with, but we're going to add now an append to array variable step. And the array variable we want to append is obviously the one we just created, var favorite colors. And value. This is where it gets interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some opening and closing curly braces. In between these two, we're going to add this. We're going to put value. We're going to wrap that in quotation marks, followed by a colon and an opening quotation. And here we're going to use our dynamic content tool. We'll search for color, and we want to use favorite color value. And what that's going to do, it's going to iterate through all of the favorite color values that have been selected, and it's going to append it to this array variable. We're going to add the closing quotation mark there. And when it reaches the end, it will move on to the final step, which is going to be a new create item step. Choose our destination list again. And for title, we're going to take title. And then for favorite color value, we're going to choose a custom value. And we're not seeing the name of the variable that I just made, and that has to do with this little dealie here. Switch to input entire array. So if I collapse that, now the var favorite colors will appear. We'll select that and click Save. Oh, it says enter a valid JSON in my append to array variable, so I must have made a mistake. Let's see what I did. Ah, I did not put that closing quotation mark like I thought I did. Okay, now it should save. Okay, there we go. Third time's the charm. We'll create a new record here. This time it'll be Eric Enigma. And for favorite colors, we're going to choose black and white. Click Save. Okay, now let's go back to our destination list, see what we get. Beautiful, that's exactly what we want. One record for Eric Enigma, with black and white being the two choices that were selected in the favorite color column. I go ahead and edit that and bring it up in the form. You can see that each of the individual item checkboxes have been checked, and that's exactly what we want to have happen. So I hope you find this video helpful. Take care.